Nothing is ever that serious, and especially at a job. No way. Like, I used to work at Mickey D's. My managers used to make me mad all the time. I'm talking about all the time. Hey, get back on that. Get back on your fryer. Yada, yada, yada. You think I'm finna do that to my managers? I can leave. You can quit. There's plenty of things you can do besides what this young lady just did.
What go down with the Major fam today, man? It's Major and we back with another one. Today's topic is how a McDonald's worker did something to her manager. I'm just gonna leave it at that. We're gonna get more into it in the video. But, y'all manager ever made y'all so upset that, y'all either went off on them or shoot, maybe even some of y'all probably even quit on the scene? I know I haven't quit on the scene, but I know my managers made me so mad. And certain times, boy, what? My manager made me mad plenty of times, but not to the point of doing what this young lady did in the video. No way I'm gonna let somebody make me mad to ruin my whole life. But y'all let me know them story times of y'all managers and just y'all work experience. I would love to hear that down below in the comments. So before we even begin, y'all go ahead, comment, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you would like to see more of me. With that being said and done, I'm not gonna talk y'all ear off. Let's get into the video.
Charges have been filed against the McDonald's worker accused of stabbing her manager to death.
Dang.
26-year-old Afeni Mohammed is charged with first-degree murder in the death of 39-year-old Jennifer Harris. It happened yesterday at the East Point McDonald's they both worked at. Today, Macomb County prosecutors revealed more disturbing details about the attack, including the fact that it might have been planned.
Dang, they say the suspect is 26 years old. Come on, man. She too young to be throwing her life away over something that was probably so small. She probably got in an argument with her manager or something and threw her life away because she wanna, do her manager in over a little argument or whatever it was. It couldn't have made her that mad to wanna do that to her manager, bro. Like, nothing is ever that serious, and especially at a job. No way. Like, I used to work at Mickey D's. My managers used to make me mad all the time. I'm talking about all the time. Hey, get back on that. Get back on your fryer. Yada, yada, yada. You think I'm finna do that to my managers? I can leave. You can quit. There's plenty of things you can do besides what this young lady just did. Man, bro. She tripping. All this probably because her manager made her mad too. Now she gonna do the rest of her life behind bars. She never gonna see a day of light again in her life. We gotta do better. We gotta control our emotions way better. Especially people like her, man.
Prior to the stabbing, Muhammad was sent home by Harris for not performing her work duties and told Harris, "I'll be back."
Wow.
Muhammad was arrested on scene and the knife was recovered. Muhammad admitted that she intended to kill Harris and stated that after she was sent home, she drove to a nearby park, decided to come back and stab Harris with a knife that she had inside of her vehicle.
Wow. Wow. Come on, man. All because your manager told you to go home? Your manager told you to go home and you decided to do your manager in because of that? Really? Really? And they said she drove to the park and she returned. That means she had time to think about it. And she still went through with the plan of, yeah, I'm going to do this to my manager. She had plenty of time to think and change her mind. But she decided to come to the conclusion of, yeah, I'm going to do this to my manager. It's right. It's only right. Now she going to do the rest of her time behind bars. She going to be thinking for the rest of her life. Only 26. Bro, 26 is still young. Like, you still somewhat in the beginning stages of your adulthood. And she threw all of that away because she had an anger issue and she had a problem with her manager.
Bail has been set at a $25 million cash bond. She's due back in court on July 23rd.
And new tonight, video has surfaced appearing to show that suspect talking about problems at work on social media. It was posted just days before that deadly encounter. Here she is in her own words.
I got sent home early yesterday. I got sent home early today by the same person. I'm telling you, she's a bully.
This video appears to be taken from an Instagram account tied to Afeni Muhammad. In the footage, the 26-year-old woman now accused of murdering her boss vents to her followers about her manager. 26-year-old woman taken from an Instagram account tied to Afeni Muhammad.
I just want to point out the irony. Look at this. It says good girls. The irony, man. We gotta watch out for people like this. We gotta watch out for people like this, man. She was crazy.
Muhammad. In the footage, the 26-year-old woman now accused of murdering her boss vents to her followers about her manager. The suspect is seen wearing her work uniform in those recent clips. She doesn't call out anyone by name and doesn't detail plans for an attack. The footage does, however, make it clear that she's not happy with working conditions. In several posts, she claims that she's constantly being sent home early and having her work hours cut short. We're getting answers from former federal prosecutor Rick Convertino about how this video could play out in court proceedings.
She didn't make an admission on the statement. There's nothing that she said on there that indicates that she wasn't coming back into the McDonald's, but she certainly did. She was angry. She left. She gave a statement and then she came back, which is evidence of premeditation or a forethought. You need two elements to commit a crime. One is actus reus, or an act, and the other is scienter, or the intention. Both elements here were met. It doesn't appear as though it's a very complicated case, given the fact that there were witnesses, and in fact that one of the people at the McDonald's, one of the customers, actually ran her down, the suspect, after the stabbing, and held her at gunpoint, where she admitted that she came back to kill the person. So it's pretty straightforward.
Muhammad, the felony that could carry a life sentence without the possibility of parole.
Yes, all I know is that she's cooked, but she's done for. But I got the rest of the video that, you know, where she was venting in another video. So let's go ahead and hop into that video.
Early yesterday. I got sent home early today by the same person. I'm telling you, she's a bully. This isn't funny. She needs to understand that just because she's a mother and got children doesn't mean that she can come in the store, you know, disrespecting people, talking to them like everybody's beneath her. She has no respect. And it isn't funny at all. Like, seriously, man, I got I got to take care of. And she keeps sending me home early. It's not funny.
I get that you angry, right? But come on. Come on. Really? You did this to your manager because you was angry? There was plenty of other things that you could have done. You could have left. You could have quit. You could have quit. But you decided to take it to an extreme and take your manager off of this earth. It definitely was not worth it. I know that for sure.
She's playing games. And then all day, throughout the day, she keeps sending her little racial shit. And then throughout the day, she keeps on, like, putting negative energy in the air, talking about people, gossiping about people. It's not funny, man. Gonna have to stop. She's a bully. I'm telling you. She's a bully. She brings a lot of negative energy in there. She always panic when there's a lot going on, and then she try to manipulate that and make it seem like we ain't doing something right, but we are working really hard and doing great. It's just the fact that she panicked, and I caught her a few times making a mistake, and she tried to hurry up and play it off. You know, nobody's perfect. It's God, it happens. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes, like, somebody might get confused. So it gets busy, yeah. But she needs to stop playing like she don't be making mistakes. I be catching her. So all that animosity and that she keep putting in the air and stuff, then trying to tell me I'm always snapping on people. No, that's false. No, I don't snap on people. I don't go in there doing that. I tell her, no, I make peace. That's what I'm.
Her manager may have been right. Maybe her manager had a reason in sending her home early. She just said her manager told her that she was always snapping on people and things like that. And shoot, we see that what she did to the manager she's talking about. Her manager was probably right. So in her head, she probably just justifying, like, this video happened before the incident, but she was probably justifying in her head, like, what she was already gonna do, which was do that to her manager. Do her manager in, take her out. This video is just justifying her. So in her head, she felt like she was in the right. She probably still do feel like she in the right now. She probably like, man, like, I'm right for doing what I did. I don't think I did anything wrong. my manager was a bad person. She deserved it. That's probably what she's thinking. And this video just gives her more justification, but it's also evidence to lock her up, keep her behind bars.
Doing. I've been creating peace. So all that negative energy that she's bringing in there and trying to manipulate it, no, that's going to stop. All that negative she's saying about, her personal life, all of that. No, she's bringing all of that in there and then playing games saying she want to take her belt off and beat somebody. Y'all act like my kids in here. No, we ain't your kids. Respect us. Stop talking to us like that. That is crazy. I'm telling you. But to get sent home 2 days in a row, man, and I came in on my off day to make up my time, and she still sends me home early, it's not funny. Somebody will have to do something about that. It's not funny.
See?
It's not fair.
It
isn't funny.
Somebody's gonna have to do something about that. She already knew what she was gonna do. I feel like she already knew what she was gonna do in this video. And, her manager just threw her overboard that morning and, all hell broke loose. Man.
At all. So, she could keep being a bully if she wants to, but that is going to catch up to her.
See? She
It
already
ain't
knew.
funny at all. It ain't.
Then one day she coming in there talking about some yeah, I broke my door in half and I had to pull my gun out on my kids and this and that. Well, telling us that like the f you telling us you pulled a gun out on your kids for? You sound like a psychopath. That's what I wanted to tell her. She was talking about some she blacked out. I'm like, yeah, you must have had blacked out if you pulled the gun out on your kids. Like, I'm like, what the f you telling me this for? Like she think she's like trying to make it seem like that she big dog or some. Give a f about you telling me about you pulling the gun out on a kid. I don't that doesn't scare me. You know what I mean? That doesn't scare me. If she thought she was trying to intimidate me, that didn't intimidate me at all. I don't give a f about her telling me about some what the f she did. And maybe that's why they always fighting her to defend themselves. They probably felt like their life was threatened. The f out of here with that.
Man, see, I'm telling you, she just trying to justify her actions. And that's crazy because I feel like since these videos were before the incident happened, I feel like she just trying to justify what she did. She trying to paint her manager out as the bad person, as the villain. And she's like, you know what? She is the bad person. She did all this to her kids. She's talking to us crazy. She deserves it. It's going to catch up to her. That's her words. That's what she said. She said it's going to catch up to her. And she said somebody has to do something about that. And we see what she did to her manager. Yeah, she's going away for good. Yeah. Take her away, lock her up, keep watch over her. Yeah, don't take your eye off of her at all in that cell. Please. She's crazy. She out of her top, boy. But anyway, that's the end of the video. Man, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Man, she's going away for good. Only 26 too. So maybe she'll be able to change the way she think in there, but it's already too late for her. But with that being said and done, man, it's Major and I'm gone.